Hello everyone, welcome to the 15th day of VEDA. We're halfway through the month and it's Tuesday, which means I'm joined by the very talented Mike Colby and the very funny Mike Colby. Mike, I heard you had some jokes for us.
Well, I've got a couple, but actually they came from most of the Norskis and the Icelanders from my back family stuff.
So some of the up north.
Yeah, up there in the Great White North, you know.
Oh yeah, right
Yeah,
up there in the Great White North.
They talk like that though. They just talk that way all the time, you know.
Oh, don't you know?
You say, Lars said, you know, he said, I went over to see Sven, you know. I went over there and there he was, gone. And I used to hear my relatives talk that way, and I thought, this doesn't make any sense unless you're listening to these people as they talk that way. It makes sense to them. One guy was, Sven was out working on a granary with Lars. And they had, you know, the nail pouches like this, and Lars is picking up a nail, and bam, 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 picking them, hitting that in there, and throws that one away, bam, bam, bam. Lars comes over and says, Sven, the hell are you doing? He said, well, some of these nails got the head on the wrong end. He said, you dummy, you take them around and use them on the other side of the granary. Makes sense when you put it that way.
Oh yeah, totally. You just got to flip them around.
Well, yeah.
Or flip yourself around.
You have to have a little energy to walk around the other side and hope you're not too tired to pound them in when you get there, you know, then.
Oh yeah.
That's for sure. That's for true.
That's for true.
That's for true. Yeah, you get you. Lars and Ole were out fishing one time, and they got to this spot where there was a lot of, and they were catching fish, jerking them out of the water as fast as they could. And Lars said, Sven, he said, we got to remember to mark the spot here where we get all these fish because you can come back tomorrow or to catch some more tomorrow. He said, yeah, I'm busy. Well, don't worry about it. We'll do it. So anyway, they got all their limit and that kind of stuff, and they got nearly back to where the dock was, and Lars looks over at Sven and he says, we were busy. He said, did you remember where to mark the spot we were catching all this fish? He leaned over and he said, yeah, I put an X right here on the other side of the boat. And Sven says, you dummy. What if we don't get the same boat tomorrow?
Well, thank you, Mike, for joining us on this fifth day of VEDA.
It's been a hell of a pleasure for me, I'll tell you that.
All right.
I'll tell you that right now.
And we'll be back tomorrow, don't you know?
Then.
Yeah, we'll be back then.
Back tomorrow then.
Thanks, everybody, for tuning in for this 15th day of VEDA.
Who's the feed name and how to set?
I'll see you tomorrow.